Hi guys, it's Emma. Hello again. Just doing some clothes here. Just doing some laundry. Well, actually, I did it the other day. Oh my God, this blouse. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of cute, but I've had this blouse like for so many years. And the fabric, I just can't seem to find another fabric like this. And it just feels so good. I just can't, seem to get rid of it. I'm hanging on to it. And then my mistake was that I was doing the clothes. I turned on, it's blowing the fan. It's blowing my hair. I did the clothes yesterday. And I took them out of the dryer, but I didn't fold them right away. So they ended up, everything got wrinkled. So I'm like, yeah, that's just great. So that's what happens if you don't take the clothes out right away. Everything gets wrinkled. I'm a grandmother of 3. I take care of my kids because my daughter has a bad case of eczema and psoriasis, and it's really it just stresses her out and gives her anxieties, and it's hard for her to cope. But so I try to be here, to help her out, to be here for her. She's trying to get help. She's supposed to be seeing a doctor soon. So hopefully that will work out for her. She was getting injections, but it's not working. So she needs something stronger. But I have 3, and so I'm always washing clothes around here. And they don't have a lot of clothes. I mean, it's not like, they have clothes, but it's not like they have to have so many clothes. But they have is doable. It's wearable, so I'm just folding the undies on the bottom. You guys don't really need to see that. But yeah, when it comes to socks and all that stuff, they're good. And they really don't use socks right now because they use like the Crocs and sandals. So even though I had to wash socks and everything, because I had to clean my the dog's blanket. It really needed a washing, so I had to wash that. So I ended up washing that with the socks and a pair of my granddaughter's shoes, because she needed that. Oh my God, did I just do this inside out? I sure did. Now I gotta do it again. And it's funny because every time we do the, every time you put shoes inside the dryer, you always have to go and check it, because most likely the door's gonna pop open, and I hate when that happens. And you constantly have to be checking, to make sure that, see what I mean? It's so wrinkled. I have to iron this. That the door is closed. I have shoes in there. So I said, just let me, go down and check. Sure enough, I go down, the door was open. Luckily, oh man, I wore this thing so many times, and I washed dishes in it and stuff, so now it has grease on it. Oh well. I try not to do dishes, with my, with my good shirts on. That's how come I like the other one, because it's old. I like to wash dishes in old shirts. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, shoes were almost dry anyway. So I took them out. I put them in the back. I said that. I told her. I said they're done. And so I told her they're in the back. Just give them another day. They should be totally done. So you should be good. You should be good to go. And she really likes those. I don't know why. She has another pair, but she likes those. But they're in the back, drying. So when they're fully dry, she can wear them. Really don't have, like I said, they have their shorts and things like that, but they really don't have a whole lot. A lot of school stuff they have, so I'm not worried. Of course, we had to buy them new stuff for the new school year. That's a given for sure. But they don't have a dress code, so I don't have to worry. Them all wearing the same thing or something like that. Or wearing uniforms, so they don't have to wear uniforms. Thank God. That was when my kids were little. They had to wear uniforms. Oh, let me tell you, that was a crazy generation because they wanted how would you say it? They wanted everything like to be black, blue and white. And the thing about it was, it's not that it was a bad idea. It was like, fine, whatever. But the thing about it was that the kids, I couldn't keep up because the kids kept growing out of everything. And I'm like, okay, this is not working. The kids keep growing out of everything, and I can't keep up with everything. Make sure you close the doors. So then finally, the kids weren't going to school no more, and I didn't have to worry about that anymore. And I'll iron these later. But it was hard because, like I said, the kids kept growing out of everything. And it was like no sooner, and then it would be hard because I had to find the sizes and the shirts, and then the white shirts. Those were the worst because they would constantly get stains on them, and then they were hard to wash, and oh my God, it was crazy, like really, really crazy. So in order for me to do the socks, I did socks as well. And I have the socks in here. These are all socks. Then I put this in the closet. But when I separate the socks, it's a little bit different because it's only the kids' socks. And I separate anything that's color, I take it out. I just take everything that's color, I take it all out. Yeah, sometimes the socks can be a little bit tricky. Or if I find a pair right away, then I'll just put it aside. Because some of them are my granddaughter's. And I bought her a lot of socks too recently, so like this. That'll be my grandson, my other grandson. So if I know it's theirs, I'll just make a pile right away. These are small. I know they're hers though. Then all this stuff, all the dark stuff. Like all these socks, they have the gray. Those are my grandsons, so I always just put those aside. Let's see. Sometimes this could take a minute. There's so many socks. But like I said, now they're like, they wear flip-flops and everything, so, not flip-flops. No, some of them do. But for the majority, they wear the Crocs. Oh, I'm always putting these inside out. And I used to, oh my God, when I used to do these, I used to shake every sock out first before I would put them in the washer. I don't do that anymore. It just takes way too much time. So I learned not to do that anymore. Just grab the whole bag and just throw it in the washing machine. I don't do socks all the time. I do them like right now. I probably do them like maybe once a month. That's about it. Cause I wait until this whole bag gets filled up, and then I'll do the socks. It's all this black stuff. Put it all on the side, because that goes in a bucket over here. Yeah, it takes a minute. And then if it starts getting too like, these are nice. What are these? I don't know what these are. Getting too crazy for me, like to see what's what, I just start moving. I start moving all the socks over there where they belong. I mean, we got into buying a lot of black socks because I used to work too. So I was always wearing black socks. And then my sons were getting into it as well. So instead of buying white socks or, we just decided to just get black socks. It made things a lot easier. And I always hated the ones with the different color socks. I mean, it's okay for the kids because they're little, This ain't no good. And you can always mix match them these days. They don't care. But when it comes to adults, you definitely want those socks to match. Yeah, I used to, put all these inside out, shake them, get all the dust off, and then sweep everything up, and then take them down, because I really wanted them to be clean. And I was like, you're nuts. What are you doing? Just throw them in. Let the machine do the work. So I started doing that instead. Didn't make any sense. It was just taking way too much of my time. What sock? This is tiny. This sock, I don't know. I either shrunk. I don't remember seeing a sock like this. That's small. So I got a feeling it shrunk. Okay, I think. And then I just take them all into their room where they belong. And I just throw them in there. Oh, I used to fold them. Oh, I used to grab both the socks, used to grab them Used to put them together, roll them up, and then put them. I don't do that no more neither. I go, no, I just throw them in the bin, in their little bin, and they'd have to figure out if it matches or not. I always put them right side out. That's for sure. But everything else, no, they do it on their own. Oh, I used to fold the socks. It used to be crazy. Well, the thing was, is when I was little, my mom was kind of notorious. She used to make us, well, back in the day, ironing was a big thing. And she used to make us iron everything, even dish towels. That's how bad it got. It was like, what? But that's what she used to do. Dish towels too. Okay, and this when I grab this and I just put it over here. Just throw it in there. I'll show you in a minute how that looks like. It's just a whole thing of socks in there. What the one holy sock here. Okay, these are no good. I had the Vegas of who got to that thing. And then when they get like really, really loose, I just throw them out. They're just, for the big boys it's okay, but for the younger one, it's just, what do you call it? Too loose, and then it slides under their shoe. Okay, I think that's it. I think everything else is good to go. So, I'll bring it over here. And this is what I'm talking about. It's this little, and it's filled with socks. And they just come and they just grab it. And then when I come over here, what I do is that they have their bins. So this is like my smallest grandson, my granddaughters, and then the eldest. So it's 3 kids. 1, 2, and 3. These are just miscellaneous. Yeah, because at one point you get like, whatever happened to those socks that, some socks, they just end up disappearing. Like, what happened to this one? What happened to that one? They're just gone. Okay, guys. So, oh my God, I'm already tired. So I'm gonna put all these socks away where they belong, and then, yeah, and then we'll catch you later, okay? Okay, we'll see you later.